What has been a marathon week comes down to 9 holes here at the 2024 PDGA Junior Disc Golf World Championships presented by Innova. This PDGA Major coming to a close here on yet another new course being featured here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Ace from Productions again bringing you this coverage on behalf of the PDGA. Back in the booth, it's Felix Vega with Jennifer Allen.
Thank you everyone for joining us all week long to watch this incredible group of women that we have, just rising stars in our field that we will be seeing for years to come. This is who we have left in the final 9.
Yeah, these ladies taking on a new course that we haven't seen yet for this division all week.
Yeah, we're out in Post Oak. This is a little kind of northwest of downtown Tulsa. Beautiful new complex that I believe Tulsa has just worked to get, and a lot of courses going on this property, I believe.
Yeah, we're gonna start things off here on a challenging but short hole. Tight gaps all along here, this 180 footer.
Yeah, 180 feet, not much, but very tight. Anything that I saw a few shots kind of go long, but come in hyzer there on the right, or come in low and take a little skip up from that creek. We had all divisions from FJ and
ladies.
MJ8
and welcome
all
to
the way
your
up to
final
these
9
girls.
holes of the 2024 PDGA Junior Disc Golf World Championships presented by Innova. This is our 2:30 tee time in the FJ18 Division. First on the tee at 12 under par from Espeland, Norway, Emilie Nesse.
Big shout out to Chuck Bayless from Oklahoma City, Team Innova out here bringing everyone to help. This is a Innova sponsored event.
And an Innova sponsored player in the lead.
Yes. And an Innova captain. Very proud of all these girls. All of them, whether they're on our team or not, have just shown us great skill and great camaraderie all week long.
From Columbia, Pennsylvania, at 10 under par, Kayla Hess.
I am curious to see though if they back off. So what I was trying to say kind of before we got started is all ages from 8 to the girls 18, MJ 15, MJ 18 over on a longer little track of the course. So they're not used to holes this short.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to dial it down.
She's a 5-time Junior World Champion from O'Fallon, Missouri, Virginia Polkinghorne.
What a resume to have already.
Yeah.
5-time Junior World Champion.
Yeah. And I don't think she's 18 yet, so
I don't believe so.
I need to look at the calendar. We have at least one more year that maybe Virginia, depending on when the birthday falls. Little high, can sneak through.
Got most of the way there.
Yeah, it does. That's going to be a look just inside circle 1 or right on edge, it looks like.
And running at
I think
our
Virginia's still
2:30 tee
16.
time. She's
Yeah,
at 6
so like
under
we
par.
at least have another
From
year.
Westport, Ontario, Canada, Rebecca Dawn.
All the Canadians are here to cheer her on. There's so many from Canada that came down.
Rebecca has been a human highlight reel with the putter all week.
She really has. And she could really take the putter just off the tee here, but she chose that Mako 3, the stable one that replaced the purple one.
Good decision.
You've now made the, yeah, you have now go to Mako for the day.
Fantastic start here. Ida also 16, so that 18-year limit not quite there for a couple of these girls.
I did kind of hear some of them talking about going in ahead and making that jump to pro, though.
Okay,
so
okay.
We shall see how many of them continue to try to build, or does that kind of put a low ceiling on your game? You know, if you step up, will you continue to progress the talent that is clearly there?
Yeah.
Or just continue to stay in the division, which you totally have the right to do.
Yeah.
So hard choices to make for these girls as they approach their future in the sport. Yes!
Oh boy.
Little bouncing.
That's a 1-stroke lead now as Ida missed her birdie putt. We
Or
talked
tie.
about...
Is it?
She'll
That's a
remain
tie.
at 12.
Okay.
Kayla now at 11. She was at 10 down, hit that one to get to 11. So now it's a 1-stroke gain only.
Okay, I thought you said lead. I'm like, oh
No,
my gosh,
no.
already. So much have I missed.
Yeah. But we saw during the semis how tight things were getting, and it's already starting to continue here. And we're only 1 hole in. Hole 2, 250-foot par 3.
Back to the tightness that we saw kind of from White Hawk, but a little bit of a downhill slope and then coming back up to the left. Oh, sorry, to the right. Couple big boulders in the way, protecting the basket. So those could come into play with the approach or a drive. These girls have shown us excellent little soft turnover backhand shots.
Different topography from what we've seen on any of the other courses.
And totally different trees, these little blackjack trees.
Oh, that's early
Drops
right.
it down. That was not a tree kick, that was a hand slap.
Yeah. I like to call
now
it
we
the
got Old Mako out here because we need a little more turn, but unfortunately turns into a little cluster of tree. These are pretty tight. Very narrow gap to hit here off the tee.
It's a tough
and
backhand
to maintain.
hole.
Yeah.
I think if you have a forehand here, you can kind of sneak one through a little easier.
Maybe keeping your body open toward the target a little bit more than the backhand. And maybe that's kind of helpful that you know off the tee, this entire division really doesn't go to that forehand. So you don't have to worry about changing your game because I don't think anyone else will either. There's a nice little turning
she's so
shot.
good at that shot.
Yes. So I really kind of expected it off the tee, but just such a tight gap. Another little forehand approach. Kind of take this left side of the basket. Great height and angle. Catches up. Not a problem. So we kind of have a... Oh, yeah, this is very... It looks like it's a lot of stuff in the way. But it comes out perfectly clean, about circle's edge. So now we are really getting tight.
Yeah.
Like a battle for the last 2 positions, a really tight battle for the first and second.
How nervous I was for that up shot.
She pins it though. And
good to laugh, right? She's laughing off these nerves. We have seen Kayla play excellent golf the last 2 days. She's laughing at her nerves.
what a putt. Big time pressure putt there.
Ida's like, not fast, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think we are in store for some excellent, exciting golf.
Yeah, this is going to be a sprint to the finish here. I'm all about it.
I am too. I'm nervous.
All right, hole 3, 215 feet. Seems like it plays a little longer though, par 3.
Okay, and this is the tee pad that I was told was placed for this final 9. So this isn't a shot that has been here. Okay. You have the OB road there to the right, but nice open, you know, after a couple of very tight technical first 2 holes, we get to open it up. Got some room to skip in the disc for these backhand throwers there on the right side. A little bit of a backstop too, so definitely one of the easier holes we've seen so far here. Maybe even use that road if she angles it right.
It looks like she might have slipped a little bit on the release.
That almost, I had to look down to see if it was like a steel, like metal.
It looked like it.
It did, but it was rubber, but it did look very slick. This has plenty of angle to get the skip.
Oh, big jump.
Yes.
Nicely done there for Rebecca.
And, you know, she went with a driver, a very stable fairway at 215. I don't know if that was with Firebird. This needs a more angle, more hyzer. Okay, we're safe.
But long.
And taking out Conrad, making him spin. Us distance throwers like to do that. Virginia with great pull.
That's a stable disc.
Yes, it is. And gonna get a skip. Some excellent drives here. Again, I don't know how many of these girls came out and actually practiced this. I definitely heard several players all day long saying, you know, we're just going to take it.
Yeah.
Take it how it is. And sometimes you play the best on a course you haven't seen. You don't really want to do that, but usually you play pretty good the first time you've seen a course.
Good birdie there for Virginia. Getting her to 7 down overall on the event.
3 trophies that these ladies are fighting for. So a lot on the line, a long week of golf, some great putts all week.
2 down through 3. Good start for Rebecca.
I think she's an afternoon player.
I would agree. Yeah.
I think she likes to sleep in the morning. It's summertime. They're supposed to sleep in.
Yeah. Summer break.
Yes.
Kayla.
Ooh, that was
a high one. Yeah, she doesn't love it, but there's a smile. She knows she got away with one.
She knows she is. Yes, we saw that earlier in the morning too, just kind of chuckling like, wow. You know?
Things are going your way.
Yeah, you got to ride that train. Solid, right in the middle.
Now, we've got a tie.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we're moving right along to hole 4, a little bit of a longer one, 350-foot par 4.
Yeah, I was going to say 350 feet, but a par 4. So I want to see some really good birdie attempts at this hole. So much room to work with, but then getting in here, and it's not really tucked too far in. So just anywhere near the front of this green area, you're going to have a long look for birdie.
Go for eagle.
Can we see? I was going to say, yeah. Can we see some eagles? That's what. Yeah. So they better get this birdie. I now have high expectations with these girls.
Swinging a stable disc over on Annie, letting it fight back over.
Yes, that's an excellent way to get full distance. Beautiful. She's going for the eagle. Definitely a top in birdie. Starting on the right side of the box to try to get a little more maybe turn. Awesome distance from our 2024 FJ18 distance champion. Virginia really wanting to get it. She wants to get there, but unfortunately that's making her pull it off there to the right, really yanking, coming over across her body a little too hard.
Ida being attacked by a bumblebee.
Extra.
Has to reset and refocus here.
And we've seen her distance.
Ooh, that's got some nice turn.
Yes, and height to carry the spin. She is inside the tree line, hopefully with a clean look for eagle. Really wants, needs to get this. These two need every shot.
We've seen Virginia execute this at a very high level, these types of shots.
And that's a really difficult shot. Wow. And she's just over the top of the basket. Going to put her about 20 feet long.
Let's see how aggressive Kayla is.
Jump. Nope. Yeah, she's not going for it.
Okay.
Smart play. Guaranteed.
Again, sticking to the game plan.
Guaranteed birdie. Yeah, she could have ran the eagle, but that's a guaranteed birdie. She needs a stroke.
Ooh. Eagle bid there for Rebecca. Just a little right.
There's the smile. And not the best footing for Ida.
Oh my goodness.
Such a great bid. Trying to get back that previous stroke she gave Kayla. Now Virginia to still get the birdie.
What a birdie save.
Yes. These girls are good. Can we give a trophy and a championship to all of them? You get a championship and you get a championship.
Birdie there for Kayla. Couple of tap-ins for these ladies for birdie as well. Before we move on to a shorty on hole 5. $170-foot par 3.
Yeah, very simple shot. So sometimes that makes it really difficult. They have not seen holes this short. And I kind of maybe if I would change anything this week, I think that's what it would have been, is to challenge these girls for a world title on distances they've been playing all week. So again, this is a course for all ages, 8 to 18. But we're gonna have to probably drop down to some putters. Perfect straight shot. Maybe we'll just get aces. Ooh.
A little higher, a little more left.
Perfect. Great drive.
You can overthink this. It's
100%.
an upshot distance, but you're taking a full run up.
You have to commit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness. And there's a little OB line we didn't even see. Oh, that was so close with the invader. Another one.
Right at it.
Yes.
Oh, perfect
that's
pace.
even better. That was a good upshot.
Yes.
But you're right. They need to maybe even stand still. Treat it like an upshot. Do not treat this like a tee box shot. Beautiful height to the scoot. That's a great drive. So Rebecca with the long comeback for birdie. Joey ready to capture the moment. Oh,
goodness.
Circle 2. I mean, just we almost expect her to make circle 2 putts every time.
Big putt here for Kayla to maintain.
Yeah,
Got it.
You know that Ida's parked. Now these girls are going to feel some pressure. Will they handle it?
Now it's match play the rest of the way.
Yeah. And the same for 3rd and 4th.
Ida taking her time, sticking to the routine here. Not trying to take anything for granted.
And there's nothing wrong with taking a couple extra breaths.
Not at all.
Especially with a world title on the line. You've played 5 days of golf. And you kind of feel like, oh, it's okay. We have another day coming. Not today. Not now.
Tapping birdie. Hole 6, 250 feet, but straight up a hill, par 3.
Straight up the hill. A little bit of stuff on the left and right that I think these girls can stay completely away from. 2 gaps that you can approach the green, and then make sure did the drone pan to downtown Tulsa, just to the right of this basket. Beautiful view. I think they need to put a placement over there. Hopefully in the future that's something we'll see. It's a beautiful skyline view.
Kayla up first.
And some beautiful flowers they planted for these girls. And that is a beautiful drive. Get a good skip, and we are in bullseye. That's a huge uphill shot. That's an excellent drive. That's got to be playing at least 290.
You would think so with the elevation.
I would think.
It's hard to do it justice with the cameras, but
yeah, it's very
I got
steep.
up there to when they all drove, and I was huffing and puffing.
Yeah, it's a steep hill. I climbed it a couple of times with some girls today. Running, all these divisions had Jen running all over the course. That one just past the basket, about 20 feet for Ida. Now Rebecca with a nice strong drive that's just unfortunately hyzering off a little bit too much to the left, but just inside circle.
Needed a touch more turn out of the hand for that one.
Yeah, it did. So Virginia having to stretch out, but she has an open look. That's just a really hard position when you're stretched out, but having to just little turn to the right.
And across your body.
And then it's all arm. You can't really use your legs. That's
Don't do it. Shoot it. There you go. Okay.
Oh, it was such a close. She's just been a hair on a few of these today. You know fatigue is getting her.
Look at that.
That's a solid player with a solid comeback every time. Often an unfortunate roll she did not let get to her.
Ida needing this. Kayla, what, 12 feet if that?
Yeah, pretty close.
Oh my.
So, does that put the pressure on Kayla to have to make it, or give you that confident, I got one?
Depends on your mindset here.
Let's see what type of player Kayla is. solid.
Oh boy.
Game plan all week. She really has kept everyone else's game out of her mind. She hasn't thought about what they're doing. She hasn't cared what anyone else is doing. This girl makes notes on every hole that she reads and follows, and she sticks to it. And it's really paying off these last few days.
And for the first time in the entire week, she sits atop the leaderboard here with just 3 holes left. Hole 7, 310-foot downhill par 3.
This is such a fun hole, really. Now we climbed up the hill, now we're going straight down. This is a pretty steep decline down this hill. A few scattered trees, but they really did a pretty good job to open up this fairway. I will say that I saw an FJ18 drill this on the band for almost acing.
Oh.
Tris Cuevas, shout out for almost acing. Looking for some good turn off the box from Kayla, but gets caught up. So we're about halfway down the fairway here.
Okay, door open a bit here.
And we know Ida has the distance, but will she go long? I love the high route. How many holes have they been able to go above the tree line?
Yeah.
You know, they've been having to throw through the trees every course. So Virginia changing up the style and taking it up high. I love that play.
Big shot here for Ida.
She needs to miss it. There we go. Now she has a look.
Okay.
Just outside, maybe like 45 feet.
In her range, she's made those.
Oh, yeah.
Old trusty Mako 3.
Yeah, no problem. Just a long downhill drive. Mako. Circle one.
Friendly roll.
These girls are so good.
Look at the gallery, too, following along.
And I will say there's a huge gallery that have been hanging out in that. I mean, we have championships every 10 minutes going on right now. So this place is a madhouse.
Kayla, big moment here. Needs to put this close to put the pressure on Ida.
I like the playing it out to the right and getting the friendly roll.
Okay. About 15 feet.
Oh, she didn't follow the rules.
Nope.
Dad told her it was an Annie in the book. It worked, though.
Ida's got to be running this, right?
Yeah, but that's... Oh, I was going to say that's not a really easy putt to run. I almost probably would have went the hyzer like Kayla did because it decreases the chance of going too far long, right? That turnover, really easy to go downhill long.
Yeah.
Luckily, she kept it close. So now you got to think every shot percentages. Like, this is, 2 holes left.
Yeah. This to get a stroke on Virginia.
Beautiful.
Got it.
That's where she's been hitting all week. Right there. A little to the right side, dead center. Such a great putter. To keep her stroke.
Ooh, little right side, but catches.
Hear the cheering in the background. The hole 9 green is just over this field from them.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get there soon, and it is treacherous. To maintain just the 1 stroke. We've got 2 holes where anything can change.
Yeah. Do you think they hear that too and know? Like they're hearing cheers every 10, 15 minutes. All morning long. Like that's got to make you think about it.
Oh yeah. Hole 8, 310-foot a long one here.
Yeah, really open. Lots of room for these girls who like to do that little turnover shot. Do not turn it too much. All along this right side is some very thick trees that you're not going to have much to work with if you go in there. Stay out here to the left. Kind of not really a guardian tree, but just that one tree if you go too long you can get stuck in. So don't get too aggressive to get out there. Nice, simple shot. Still going with the Mako. Ooh, I love playing it out to the left. If that disc just turned a hair more. I think she expected it to.
Yeah.
But she is pin high out to the left. Nice and open. Kayla taking that up higher, needing some stability to keep her out of the stuff. It's kind of a friendly kick.
Yeah, she's still in there, though. We're going to see.
Yeah, she's in, but I saw that kick forward. That could have been way worse.
Virginia.
Really needing some turn.
Hurry.
They're playing it
Okay,
right.
yeah.
And I don't know if they're kind of expecting that left to right wind. It really wasn't there. There's some high, beautiful turning shot.
Gets clipped early, though, too. Oh,
and
that filters.
That did bounce out better. I want to say that was just a hair longer than Kayla's. So you can see her. That's a plus.
Just enough to get out.
Yeah, but that's going to give her a look. There's nothing worse than cedars. Oh, she's so itchy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can feel it now.
Yeah. Come on. Ooh, really high.
She wanted that one.
Yeah, she did. That's the most aggressive high miss I've seen from Rebecca all week. I love the focus from Circle 2. Like, they are going for every putt. Because they know. They're right there. They're fighting for this third place position. Beautiful trophies made, blown glass by Brian Mace Man, who makes these incredible trophies that we see for big events like USCGC and Throw Pink. If you want some motivation, there's some motivation. Oh
My gosh.
just a little left, just a hair more turn, and that's in. Great speed, great putt. So Rebecca out here to save par. And that one chains out right.
Okay.
And I will say also, it is so humid right now.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It sprinkled on FJ8 when they were playing. And ever since that rain stopped, it was so humid. And no wind.
Big putt coming.
Yes.
Oh, that she kind of got away with one there. She's
again,
shaking her head.
just kind of chuckling like,
Yeah.
you know, it's my birthday.
Maybe.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, like you said, when it's your day,
It's your day. It's your day. It's been her day for 2 days.
Yeah.
She's like, she celebrates her birthday all week.
It all comes down to this, a one-stroke lead on an island hole, hole 9.
This is an island hole that you must go across. All this grass right here, OB, you must go for it. There is no laying up, and it is a very small circle 1, pretty much, island. So don't try to softly throw it and land short. Cannot get too aggressive and go long, left, right. I mean,
Yeah. 220 feet, but
downhill.
so much going on.
Play is probably
High
like
reads.
180. Like, this is so difficult. Out of her hand. She didn't like it.
That's out of bounds.
Yep. She was so close. Like, it stayed up on land, and she thinks she's thrown it all away, right? Like, that's all you can think.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It's the worst feeling.
If Ida gets close and
Yeah,
gets
she's
30.
like, all she has to do is land safe, and it could be over.
Oh, no.
So now Virginia, who had tied it up with Rebecca, is now OB. Now we're down to Ida. Like, both of these, like, all 4 of them are just battling for these trophies.
Ida
Ida
needs to stick
has
it.
to stick this. Get in there, Heiser.
Needs to settle.
Oh!
Off
Goes
the
from
backside.
almost like ace running it to bouncing OB long. So now some stress, completely breathe from Kayla,
Yeah.
right? Like, she didn't throw it away. There's still a chance. This looks so perfect.
Because it is.
I'm going to tell you there was only one other birdie on this hole the entire day. Oh, there I am.
Oh, there you are.
Whoopsie. And now I'm blanking who that was. And then there was only one par. And you know where that par came from? Right there. Right from that drop zone. This makes me want to cry again.
Dad emotional.
Yeah,
She's trying to keep Dad in
is
check.
hysterical.
Yeah.
She was like, Dad, calm down. It's okay.
And it's not over yet because Ida
It's
can
not.
make this from the drop
But-
zone and force a playoff.
Right. But if you think that these kids are the only ones that has the pressure on their shoulders, you're wrong. These parents feel, they're not living through their children, but they feel that mental and physical stress just right there.
Oh my gosh.
Inches.
Wow.
She tried. She gave it everything she had. And they did all week. There was not a moment that they didn't give it their all. Even when they were heat exhausted, almost dropping out on day 2, Rebecca gets the birdie to secure 3rd place.
You know, fighting back the tears.
That's
here.
so hard.
Yeah.
That's so hard. I mean, even if she missed it, she would still get 2nd. But you want to close out an incredible week. Like, she played just as well for a world title, right? Like, all of these girls are deserving of a championship. They showed us all their skills. They were incredible sportsmen. You know, I mean, just anything and everything that you would expect. All of them showed us those skills. But this is our 2024 FJ18 World Champion, Kayla Hess. There it hit her.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present the FJ18 World Champion crowned here in Tulsa at the 2024 PDGA Junior Disc Golf World Championships presented by Innova. Kayla Hess.
Our incredible TD right there. Him, the entire staff, that's Kyle Gibson, did so much.
To all my family, my dad, my mom, everyone who's helped me get here. Latitude 64, this is my first year with them. Best plastic out there, they've helped me so much, so huge shout out to them. Anyone that sent me an encouraging message this week, there were many times where I thought I wouldn't be here. And yeah, thank you everyone.
It's the first emotion we've seen. She has stuck to it all week. I love that she finally had the chance to let it out.
Absolutely. What an incredible week.
And Dad let it out too.
Yeah.
That is a moment they will share for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. And it's on video, so you can watch it over and over
Yes, you
and over
can,
again.
from Ace Run Pro. And the PDGA. Thank
Absolutely.
you, everyone, for following us along all week. What an incredible field of FJ18 and rising stars that we have coming up.
Congratulations to all the world champions crowned this week. Incredible moments left and right. So honored and blessed to be a part of this. Thank you, everybody, again. Let's check out the final 9 results.
Yeah, we have Kayla Hess taking it down. Total with a 14 under. Emilie Nesse from Norway taking home 2nd at 13. Followed by Rebecca Dawn from Canada taking home our 3rd place trophy at 10 under par for the week. Big shout out to Virginia Polkinghorne as well at 8 under. And thank you everyone again.
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe for more action to come later on this year. We'll check you out on the next one.